All right, in this video, we want to talk about the importance of scripts and not just look at it as a script that you follow, but really what the value of scripts are. So, Carrie, when we first started working together, we went really hard at working at scripts. What would you say your experience of scripts, and where are we now? You'd say.
I would say we started working with scripts because we decided to focus on lead generation, hardcore, like time it, everything. As it turns out, it was really quite valuable. We became much better at making those phone calls and making appointments because of the practice and the role play we did with scripts. It made us smarter. The funny thing about that is we actually tracked all of that. We made the appointments, but then we recognized very quickly that we were not very good at the appointments personally, one-on-one, because it's a very different environment being one-on-one with somebody and being able to answer their questions appropriately and quickly and with knowledge. So now that if you look at us now, because we've done it now for this is about our third year. Mm-hmm. Is about right. I don't want to say it takes 3 years, but it is a learning process. I would honestly tell you it's like night and day. I'm glad I went through the process. I'm glad I took the time to really, hone my skills. That doesn't mean I have to go by scripts verbatim. The main thing is about scripts is it teaches you what to say or helps you to answer the questions in a way that, helps you helps you convert with your leads and get them to where they want to go.
So you'd say it is more now of what to say in certain situations. It's not this is my time to insert my script.
Yeah, no. Used to be. Used to be. That's what I recognized that we tried to follow a book. Remember that? Mm-hmm. We tried to follow this book and go, here you go, and put it on the table. And for some reason, people weren't exactly loving us as people. Mm-hmm. And then after we got it, we walk into these appointments now much more of ourselves because we have a lot more confidence and we understand now we can be ourselves and actually care about the people and know how to help them. Awesome. And know what to say. So scripts are extremely valuable. Please don't push them aside in the beginning and think, I'm never going to be that person on the phone. It's not about that. It's
so
about
what would you
education.
Say we have scripts that they have access to right now. What would you say to the brand new agent? What do they need to do with these scripts?
At first, I would tell you they need to read them. I know that sounds crazy. You can start role playing, but you don't know how to role play if you don't know how to do them at all. So I would familiarize yourself with scripts, ones that you feel most comfortable with. We, of course, Tyler and I have our favorites. But after that, then you need to start role playing with not another new agent. I'm just saying you should probably work with somebody who is actually very familiar with scripts so that you can learn how to interpret the feeling of that script, not just read it. Yeah. And so that you can really learn what it's trying to say so that you become a better agent. Mm-hmm. And help people better.
I mean, we've all heard the terminology that communication is 9% words and like 70% tone and then 30% body language.
Yeah.
So I think that's a huge impact on how we communicate those. Any other thoughts for the new? This is specifically for buyer's agents. Anything else that you would make sure you want to add in regards to the scripts?
In regards to the scripts, I would say that you make sure you have a good mentor, somebody that you can talk to or maybe even shadow. No situation is the same, so I would just make sure the word value sticks into your mind, that you're always one step ahead and you're always trying to add value and doing the right thing. And just never forget that the deal's never over. It may have closed, but your relationship moves on. So just 100%. Remember is, do I feel great that I can pick up this phone and call these guys in a week after they close? Because that's how you'll maintain and grow your business. But if you didn't do those items and you don't feel great, that you added enough or you didn't develop that relationship enough, those next steps of client care are going to be harder for you. So just remember that.
Perfect. Thanks, Carrie.
Mm-hmm.